All right. Hey, friends. I am here sitting here after work, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this video or what goes in the video. So I'm trying to do this whole Vlogmas thing, and I don't have a whole lot of clarity about what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I'm showing up. But also, I did order some items over the last week because I was sick, wasn't feeling well, and I tried to read a little, tried to study a little, tried to pray a little in the midst of being sick. But I scrolled a lot and ordered a few things, and some of them came today. A few came a couple of days ago, and oh, you know what? Hold on, because I purchased a couple of other things I want to share with you. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. I hopefully you didn't see my little crazy pants. I work from home and wearing my little crazy pants today. But anyway, so I've been wanting. Okay, so we're talking about my little ordering frenzy, and let me just say something about this ordering stuff because I really think there's a conspiracy against women. Because why is it that the delivery companies, I don't care if it's USPS, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, I don't care if it's Glamazon, I don't care. Why do they always want to deliver our items when our husbands are around? And I think that's a conspiracy because I try to structure my orders so they don't arrive, you know, on his day off. But then I'll get a message saying, your order has been delayed. And I'm like, really? You know, he's going to know I bought something anyway because he notices everything. And, I can let it hang in the closet for months. And then when I wear it, he'll say, oh, that's nice. That's new. When did you get that? It's a conspiracy. But anyway, onward and upward. So I wanted a pair of, gosh, penny loafers. I wanted a pair of penny loafers. Back in the day, we wore penny loafers to school, and that was really in. And they're back. They've been back for a couple of seasons. But because of my issues with plantar fasciitis, I have a hard time finding something that works for me. So I found a pair, Eastlands, with a nice thick heel that I thought I might be able to wear. I researched them on different websites, and then I got them at a really good price. I think I got them something like $50 when they were almost twice that. But I can't get them to work. Can't get them to work. Cannot get them to work. So they're going to be going back. Actually ended up getting them at Belk. So this is a box. Now, this is not a true unboxing because I've already opened them. So this is the Eastland box. I don't know what's up with getting these raggedy boxes. Like if that's a conspiracy too against me. So I'm going to be sending these back and let me show them to you. I think they're pretty cute because I can't wear what I want because what I want, the heel is much flatter. I need something thick like this. Now the problem is that while I think these are cute, I have a really skinny heel. And I didn't realize this until I was probably in my 20s and I was buying certain shoes like, heels, and they were always flapping off the back of my feet. It was really hard to find shoes that worked, even though I bought them anyway. And I remember back then, people would help you try your shoes on and give you tips and feedback. So there was a gentleman, I think I was in Gafers, it was just that long ago, and the guy said, you have really skinny ankles, skinny ankles. Yeah. Skinny ankles, skinny heels. And he said, a lot of people have problems with the shoes not fitting in the back, but yours is different. He said, I've never seen it not fit a person have this much room. So it's a constant issue for me. So I bought these. I got a lot of room in the back. I tried some inserts to kind of try to lift my foot, put something in the back. Not quite working. One thing about it, two things for sure, these are soft and they are absolutely comfortable. So if you want to try a pair of traditional uh, penny loafers with comfort, I recommend these. They just didn't work for me. They have the little insert. Remember, we used to stick a penny down in there? Anyway, these are cute. They're going back. They're going back. So, um, in in my sickness, I was buying things, and I bought. TikTok made me do it. I bought one of these little things that hopefully I'm gonna use for recording. It sticks to your window. It sticks to glass. It sticks to met sticks. So it's been in my cart for probably a year. I decided to pull the trigger, and Nolan put it together for me last night, and we will use that. Now, Tim sniffling again. I had to let me get some Kleenex. I was feeling much better. I've been sick for more than a week, and closer to like 2 weeks. I went to the office yesterday. I had a couple of clients to see, and then I left there and I went to Sam's. And then I got gas and I came home. But by the time I came home, I was coughing again. Today I've had a runny nose again, coughing, congestion. So bless the Lord. Y'all pray for a sister. She needs recovery. So I don't know what this is, but we're going to figure it out. And then we're going to end on something that I'm really happy about. It's not an unboxing because I it was in a bag. So it's an unbagging. Oh, look at me making up stuff. So, oh, I know what this is. Okay. So I was traveling for work a couple of early last month, and it was my night to teach Bible study. So of course, when I teach Bible study, I'm recording from my computer because I go live on Facebook. Personal phone on the other side, and I was recording, and then of course it was recording live for Facebook. And I really had to kind of manipulate and juggle because I didn't have the right material, the right stand for that. But I made it work. I haven't actually posted the video yet. I need to edit that. So I had this in my TikTok cart, and it, it forced me to go ahead and buy. It's the Cooper mag stand. Cooper mag stand. Hopefully you can see that. And it's a stand that I can put on my desk. And while I'm talking, I can record and not have to worry about how my computer's gonna. Oh, it's got all the little pieces. All the little pieces. Okay. So you see it. I'm putting it back because I'm going to let Mr. Pitts put this together for me. Listen, I know how to put things together, but why should I when I have a husband who doesn't even have to read the instructions? He can just put it together. So I'm putting this back, and this is his assignment because when I lived alone, I had to figure it out on my own. I don't have to figure it out on my own anymore. We're going to let the main do it. So we're going to let the main do it. Putting this back in the box. And actually, I'll link this. I don't get any credit or benefit from it. I'm just going to link it so you'll know what I'm doing, what I bought. Again, hopefully you can see the stand. Yeah. I think you can see it. So that's what I bought. TikTok made me do it, but this I think will be beneficial. So that's that. Now, Oh, okay. So TikTok did make me do this. I was using Chat GPT. I wrote somebody a note one time, or almost a year ago, and they were offended by what I said because it wasn't I call it flowery enough. And I'm thinking, my spirit. So someone told me, put it in Chat GPT. When you got to send people messages, put it in Chat GPT. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've been seeing Chat GPT. I don't have it. Downloaded it. This was like a year ago. Downloaded it. And when I message certain people, I do certain things, I'll write my message and let Chat GPT kind of clean it up, make it what I want it, whether it needs to be professional, soft, you know, spiritual, whatever it is, to kind of put a little touch on it. And then Chat GPT gives me back its response. But I always go back and kind of clean it up because I really want it to sound like me. So I start with my verbiage, let it give me something, then I clean it up. So um, I was getting my retie a few months back, and I said to my hairstylist and I, we were talking about remodeling or decorating the home, and she was telling me how she had put some pictures in Chat GPT and it gave her some ideas for design. So I said, oh yeah. So my friend Patrice told me about that. I did that a few months back, but mine was kind of basic. She said, oh yeah, you're probably using the free version. I use the paid version. So of course I came home, signed up for the paid version. But I did that, and it really gave me some cute ideas. I have a leaning tower bookcase that I've had for many, many years. I love it. It's a solid wood bookcase, and I got it for a great price back when I was still in South Florida. So that's been like 20 years ago. And it was looking kind of raggedy. The design was looking kind of raggedy. So I put it in Chat GPT. I'll put a picture of, I'm not going to put, well, okay, I'll put a picture of the raggedy, what my bookcase really looked like. And then I'll put a picture of what Chat GPT suggested that I do. And as part of that, I didn't even ask it to give me an idea on my curtains, but I just gave it the bookcase, but my curtains were in the picture. And so I noticed that it even suggested a different color curtain. I was like, oh, I like that. So, I had to order those curtains too. So curtains are on the way. So in addition to that, I have this really long sofa table that extends the length of a particular wall. I'm kind of looking at it, and so I had a few little decorations on that, and some books and a vase and blah blah blah. So I took a picture of that, uploaded that in Chat GPT, and it was like, oh yeah, girl, this is what you can do with that. So that sofa table is really narrow, and it's got some little uh, squiggly design metal at the bottom. I think it's really cute. It's a great quality, kind of expensive. It was very expensive. I would have bought some other pieces from this line, but the company stopped making this line. But I'm glad I got that. So one of the things Chat GPT told me to do was to put a basket underneath the sofa table. And I found one in TJ Maxx. It was too wide to fit in that space because really it needs like a little oval. I'll show you what I mean about that space and why it needs such a small one. So then I found another one in Amazon, and I let it sit in my cart for a couple of months, and then it sold out. So I found this one. It's really more like a magazine basket. The first one I found on Amazon, the color was a little lighter. I think that was probably better, but I got what I could get, and it wasn't that expensive. And so here we are, and that's gonna go underneath my sofa table. I'll probably put something in it. I don't buy magazines anymore, but y'all know I am a book girl, so I'll probably put some books in it or something. Or maybe I could put some of my millions of throws because I'm always cold around here. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, I'm cold. All right, so I only have a few more things, but I've got more items coming, so we'll talk about those another day. Now, I bought this, I call it lime green satin skirt. It was one of those Shein purchases. I don't really buy things off Shein because I don't trust the quality, and I like my clothes to last years and years and years. And I always think, oh, this is gonna, anyway, y'all get my point. But I bought this, that satin skirt, that satin look is really popular. Now, if I didn't throw things out, I wouldn't have had to buy that. Because way back, over 20 years ago, I bought one of those skirts in yellow. And I don't remember where I bought it from. It may have been the Limited or somewhere like that. And I kept that skirt until I got married and moved here. I moved here in 2011. So I bought that skirt way before I left Tallahassee, which was so I probably bought it like late 90s or something. It was still in really nice condition because I really didn't wear it that much. Well, I eventually got rid of it one time I was cleaning my closet out. And then a few years ago, boom, those skirts came back around. So I bought one in a lime green color and I was trying to figure out, okay, I love this color. What am I going to wear it with? I was talking to my sisters and my nieces one day. I showed them a picture of it and my niece said, oh, yeah, Pantone put something together with that color this year. And I was like, oh, yeah, send it. So she did. So I'm going to put it up here or up there. I will put it in there somewhere. So I got this lime green skirt. Pantone put it together with like a berry color. And so I've been really looking for the right piece to wear with the skirt. So I think I'm going to be able to wear this. I found this at the outlet this weekend when we were in Hilton Head. This berry color sweater because I saw one of the ladies I follow on Instagram. I can't remember her name now, but she took one of those skirts and she put a sweater with it, put a new belt, new shoes, and I was like, okay, I can do that. So here is just a plain little sweater, but the color is exactly what I need for that uh, skirt. So we're gonna try that probably this weekend. Just kind of try it out. I probably won't wear it this weekend. I didn't do damage at the outlet. Again, I really wasn't even feeling well because that was Friday. I just wasn't in the shopping mood. I love a good layering shirt, so I bought a couple of little long sleeve tees in red or crimson, and then a white one. I wanted some other colors. They just didn't have the other colors in my size. I used to buy these at Penny's for like $7, but I can't find them like that anymore. These were on sale, and I think I paid like $10 for them at Banana Republic. So I got a couple of those. Now, for the highlight. For the highlight. Okay. So when we were in Savannah for Thanksgiving, and the first day we were there, I saw a store on a corner. We parked and we were heading to dinner or lunch. I can't remember. But anyway, we were looking for a park and we looked for a park and we parked at the corner of, I remember it was Montgomery and Broughton Street, or down Montgomery. So we walked up Montgomery, we turned right on Broughton, and I saw this sign that says uh, rare and I think it said rare and fine. Oh well, I'm recording from my phone, so I can't see it. But anyway, it was rare. It was rare and fine and rare boutique, something like that. Fine and rare boutique. So I thought, wow, fine and rare. That means that the items are rarely found. I'm not going to find those everywhere. So every time we passed there that weekend, I thought, okay, I'm gonna go by there. That's my husband coming in. I'm not gonna stop recording because this is just life. He's coming in. The alarm went off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, I thought I'm gonna go by there, and every time we passed it, I saw it. I thought everything in the window looks unique. So the last day, hey baby, the last the last day before we um left, we had breakfast that wasn't that great. And then we passed it. And I told my husband, I said, I want to go by that shop. So we went by the shop. I went in and met this beautiful, sweet lady named Miss Ann. We had a nice conversation. I asked her if I could take pictures, do video. She said, sure. So I did that. And then we started talking about Savannah and the Gullah Geechee community. She gave me the name of a person who does tours, a Black woman who does tours and really brings the African American perspective to Savannah, to the tours. So I definitely want to make contact with her next time we are there. So, but also, I got to tell you guys about the Gullah Geechee community that we visited. That was awesome, but we'll talk about that. But anyway, because we're unboxing right now, I went in that little shop and there was so much I wanted to buy, but I didn't. I didn't. But I did find this cute little purse. Oh, I thought this was so cute. So cute. It's African print. Um, with orange, burgundy, black, and yellow. I think that's orange or is that gold? Either way, either way, it's cute. You see all of the color. And I didn't know what this was actually called, but there's another name for a straw bag like this, and it was called, I don't remember. I'll put the name up. Uh, but this cute little bag with the wooden handle came with even a wallet inside. So let's see what this wallet looks like. That one zip. Okay. So it could be a wallet. I probably use it for a makeup bag. It didn't have any slots for cards or sections. So makeup would be the next best thing. Or like you could put your little Kleenex and hand wipes and sanitizer, whatever you want to do with it. I just think it's darling. And it actually has a zipper, so you can zip it up. So that's what I bought from Fine and Rare Things. Fine and Rare Things. It's a boutique in Savannah on Broughton Street. So I bought that and it was so cute. I just had to have it. I've truly been watching what I spend. I'm spending a lot less than I used to, and I'm buying a lot less than what I used to. I'm being intentional, but why my husband look back like like that wasn't true? No, he looked back like that wasn't true. But anyway, I bought this in Savannah. I actually paid $60 for it. So there was another purse that I liked even better, but it was more, and I wasn't paying that price, and it was smaller, and I would probably get more use out of this than that one. So that's the little damage I did in Savannah. But I am going to come back at some point and kind of talk with you guys about my Savannah experience, about our Savannah experience, because we toured the Pinpoint Heritage Museum in the Gullah Geechee community of Savannah. And when I tell you, it was the best part of our trip, other than being with my husband. It was the best part of the trip. I learned a lot. It was enlightening. It was historic. It was humbling. It was an excellent tour. And so I look forward to sharing a little bit more with you about that. So that's my unboxing. This is Friday. I'm posting this on Friday. And I just want you to be encouraged. I've been in this state for these last couple of weeks where my body has been up and down. But in my spirit, I remain prayerful. I remain thankful. I remain grateful. I didn't have the outward expression that I would normally have, but in my spirit, because I really just didn't feel like it. And I know sometimes God probably says, well, I don't feel like it either, but you're asking me for a blessing. But I maintained my relationship with God, and I tried to keep reading even when I just didn't feel like it. I would read a few scriptures in the morning, read a few scriptures at night. And so today was the first day that I really felt that I had real energy. Yesterday, I delved back into the word at a deeper level, and I did again today, and uh, trying to connect with some of the scriptures and lamentations that I've read over the years, and trying to really delve back into that book. But just want you to be encouraged that whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, whatever life has brought to you, that you are still here. You know, it didn't overtake you, it didn't take you out, it didn't kill you. You're still here. We're at the end of the year, and God is still good, and He's still holding you with His righteous right hand. He is not leaving you, He is not forsaken you. He has not left nor forsaken me. And even in the midst of whatever we're going through, because I have other challenges that I'm going through in my life, I'm still depending on God, leaning on God to see me through every single one of them. And the end may not be what I want it to be, but guess what? God is going to get the glory from that situation. All things are working together for the good of those who love God and those who are called according to His purpose. And baby, I am called to His purpose, and I love Him, and I appreciate Him, and He is my all in all. He's everything that I need, everything that I desire, and He is the one that I can always count on. So I didn't come on here to preach. I came to unbox, and I did a little bit of unboxing, and then we'll chat tomorrow. I love you. I'll see you soon. Keep walking in faith. Take care. Have a good one.